think Mark said it right. The first guiding principle, eliminate all the waste. That's really the overlying principle. We go into the second principle, which is making customer demand or customer consumption visible. Really, the lean supply chain or the lean fulfillment stream focuses on demand and letting the demand, customer demand be the pace-setting process, set the rhythm of the supply chain, and our focus is to match all other supply chain activities with that customer demand. That's the goal, recognizing that there's a lot of challenges and a lot of work that needs to be done to achieve that goal.
But the customer has to set the pace, right? That's what we're trying to do in our lean work is everything starts with the customer consuming the demand, and then that sets the pace for all upstream processes. The opposite of that is where we just build stuff and push it all down, hoping that it's going to be purchased. Mm-hmm. So when you think of transportation, I think the biggest thing, which would unfortunately be pretty challenging to do, would be if we could somehow look down at the state of Georgia and open up all the trucks and first of all see how well they're utilized, but then also to see whether that the material or goods on the trucks are actually heading towards a customer who wants them. Mm-hmm. And I think it would be very telling to learn that a lot of that stuff moving around on the roads isn't even headed towards a customer. It's headed to be stored again, or it was built when it wasn't needed, so it's heading to be stored for the first time, or it's being redeployed to a warehouse because it's not in the right place right now. So, they're pure lean theorists say that transportation is all waste. Well, we're a third-party logistics provider, so we don't really sign up for that. We believe that transportation is value-added, but excess transportation in excess of what you need, that's absolutely waste, as is warehousing in excess of what you need. So, we're never going to be without the need for transportation and our warehousing. It's just, and that's really, that's what takes us into the third principle of the reduction of lead time, right? In the lean supply chain, once you make customer consumption visible, then we're trying to reduce the lead time of the entire supply chain. And the reason why we're doing that is so we can get closer to the customer. Mark went through the core wastes, if you will, but the grandfather of them all is waste of overproduction, building more than you need or buying more than you need, because as soon as you do that, then you have all the other waste created. As soon as we build something that's not heading to the customer, then we have to transport it to store it and wait for the customer. Well, so that begs the question, why do we overproduce? And the answer is most of the time because of lead time problems. We're not faster than our customer. We can't get an order and then order our material, build it and ship it, and get it to the customer in such a time frame that they're going to be satisfied with that. So we have to guess or forecast what the customer is going to want, because we have a lead time inequality with our customer. We're not faster than our customer. And as soon as we have to guess or forecast, then we're going to guess wrong, and we're going to build stuff and buy stuff that we don't actually need. So, the first parts of the lean fulfillment stream is to recognize core waste, as Mark outlined, make customer consumption visible, as Kevin outlined, and then focus on the reduction of lead time, which begs, well, how do you reduce lead times, which takes us to the fourth